Yo, friends, welcome back to the channel. Sorry about that intro, just wanted to do something a little different. I'm excited about this one. Today we're taking a look at the Fortnite Legendary Brawler series, and what better way to start with than Meowscles. So, let's take a closer look. Alright, folks, taking a look at this packaging, nothing we haven't seen before. We do have that box window giving us a preview of everything that this package has to offer. We do have the Fortnite logo on the top center, as well as the Legendary Brawlers, just kind of off the right there on this little golden plate. Very new stuff, really liking that. We have the Meowscles name, as well as the 7 pieces that it includes, the 41 points of articulation, the Jazzwares logo, as well as the Epic Games logo, kind of obscured off the screen, and this portrait of Meowscles himself. Very good, and this package is really big compared to the other ones. Now, just a quick size comparison to the packages that this one has compared to the other ones. Now, this is huge, and this is just really tiny. I do have the Brat, haven't really reviewed him yet. I don't know if I will, but yeah, he's from the original Legendary series as opposed to the Legendary Brawlers. I don't know if all of the Brawlers are going to be huge. I guess it's just an assumption that Meowscles will probably be the only huge one from that wave. Maybe the Scientist too. I'm not sure. 8-Ball? I don't know. But let's take a look at the back of the packaging, shall we? Turning this bad boy around, as you can see, he is one swole cat, yo. And a cool thing about this, that he comes with this little action feature for his crossbow. It can actually shoot arrows. Pretty cool stuff. All of the other figures in the wave. Now here's a problem. It advertises Kit in this wave, but I haven't actually seen product shots of this figure, so hit me up on Twitter. Another cool one is Agent Peely. I have the original Peely. I have the original Raven, not the Frozen Raven, and 8-Ball would be really cool to have as well. We have that Fortnite logo on the sides of the packaging. Now, with all of that out of the way, you guys, let's just bust this bad boy open and review this piece. Boom! Here is Meowscles out of the packaging, and personally, I really love this one. Now, the design of the character himself, you know, the whole swole muscles, the gun holster, the cute little cat face, it's just cute. It just resonates with me really well. I just love the cuteness and the awesomeness. It's like a whole hero cop cat or something. I don't have this character in Fortnite, and it just surprises me because this is from Jazzwares, and they're, in my opinion, they just make toys that break all the time. Alright, so taking a closer look at the articulation points from head to toe. 41 whopping points of articulation, which is very good. Very, very, very good. And of course, we're going to be starting with the head. Alright, taking a look at Meowscles' noggin. As you can see, he can look right about this far. If I can just not let my fingers slip off his head there. What's what she said. And then he can also look left about this far, which is very great. Good articulation so far. Now, when it comes to looking up and down, there's a little bit of restriction here. He can look up about this high, as well as being able to look down this low. Now, taking a look at the arms before we take a look at the body, he does have 6 points of articulation in his arms. Very good, in each arm that is. We do have the hinge joint in the armpit, the swivel in the bicep, the double jointed elbows, as well as the hinge joint in the wrist, and the hinge joints in the fingers. Very good stuff. Now, the arms, for the most part, move really, really great. We have the hinge joint on the shoulders, kind of holding them together, and they can actually raise his arms up about that high, which isn't too high, kind of your typical T-pose, and do the 360 spin with both arms. So, for the most part, that is very clean. When it comes to the bicep and the double jointed elbows, also very clean movement. As you can see, the bicep swivel, very clean. Now, Jazzwares' elbows are very hard to move sometimes, and I'm glad that this is pretty good. It's very fluid movement, and it's no resistance at all. Taking a closer look at the hands, as you can see, we do have that hinge joint in the wrist, and he can hinge it up about that high, as well as being able to hinge it down that low. And then we have that hinging in the fingers as well. So you can get him to grip different kinds of weapons and whatnot, being able to hold them the way you want them to. It's pretty awesome. Now taking a look at his nice swole body, he has 4 points of articulation. He has the slit in the waist, the slit in the diaphragm, and butterfly joints. You probably didn't know he had butterfly joints, kind of obscured behind these straps. And guess what? He can actually take off his gun holster. I really do love that. That's a nice, good feature. Just the fact that you can kind of strip him of his gun holster and reveal his nice body a little more, I guess. But here's the butterfly joints. They don't really move too much, a little too much restrictions there, but yeah, for what it is, they move. He can crunch forward about that much, not too much, and he can crunch back just a bit more than he can forward. A little bothersome, but other than that, he does have movement there, and it's really great. He has the swivel in the waist area, but there's so much resistance, it's really hard to kind of twist his body around, well, his waist anyways. When you remove his holster, he has this weird little peg hole right under his belly button. Looks a little weird, kind of an eyesore. And then he has 3 peg holes in the back. Now, I think it's kind of interesting that he has a peg hole for a back bling, considering the fact that he doesn't come with a back bling. Maybe in the game he does, I don't know what it is. Maybe you can let me know in the comments below, but I just don't know what he came with. But yeah, that's his body and his gun holster. Loving this gun holster. Alright, taking a look below the belt, as you can see he has 6 points of articulation in each leg, just like the arms, and turning him over, kind of revealing his tail. He has a hinge joint on his tail, putting it up to 13 points of articulation below the belt. As you can see, Meowscles can kick forward about that much, as well as being able to kick back just a little bit, not too much. Meowscles can do the splits about this far. Very fantastic. I wish I could do the splits that far. And he does have the swivels in the thigh area, kind of swiveling back and forth. They can do the 360 swivels, I'm just not going to try with these gloves on. We have the double jointed knees, giving us an excellent bend. Very fluid movement, as you can see. Bending it with ease. I love this. I love this. And then we have the hinge joint in the ankle area. Now this is where it kind of suffers a little bit from too much restrictions. You can't really move it too much. A little bit limitations because of how the boot is sculpted. But we do have the hinge joints in the tippy toes, hinging them up like that. Pretty cool. Loving it. And also being able to swivel his ankles side to side. Gotta have that ankle swivel. Alright, taking a look at his tail, the final piece of articulation here. As you can see, we have that little hinge joint, kind of hinging it up and down, just like a little lever. And being able to do that 360 spin, which is very essential for your kitty tails, right? Last but not least, we'll be taking a look at all of the accessories that Meowscles has to offer in this package. As you can see, he comes with his solid scratch pickaxes, an interchangeable face, 2 handguns that fit right inside his holsters, and the crossbow. Alright, really quick, let's just test out the crossbow action on Raven. Alright, you guys, we have done it. We've made it to the end of the review. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate your guys' time. I really did like this review. I really did like Meowscles. I wish I had him in Fortnite, but I didn't join Fortnite when that season was going on. I have some questions though, like is Kit actually going to be in this wave? And will Agent Peely be as big as Meowscles? I guess we'll have to find out when I continue collecting this wave. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up, leave a comment if you will. Y'all know the drill. I'm out.